For bass, fiddle, waltz, we all have the 3 that is on the top of the stacked set of numbers. That is called a time signature, and it's telling us that we are keeping track of 3 quarter notes. The quarter note, I know that because it's the 4 on the bottom. Think of 4 quarters in a dollar. 4 quarter notes are in a standard measure when there's the 4 on top. So now we're keeping track of 3 quarter notes. Okay. Also, everybody has 2 sharps. The first sharp is your F sharp, and the second sharp is your C sharp. Now, they will always come in that order when they're used next to your clef. So F is always the first sharp, and C is always the second sharp. So they're never going to just decide, hey, I want to use C sharp today, but not the F sharp. Okay, they're not going to decide that if they're putting it in a key signature. Let's work measures 9 and measures 10. And I want you to look at both of those measures and figure out what the first note is of each of those measures. So measure 9 starts with an E, and measure 10 starts with an F sharp. So let's play those 2 measures. Put your eyes on your music. 1, 2, 3. One more time, setting up that E. 1, 2, 3. If you have trouble when the notes skip from F sharp to D back to F sharp, write the letters on top of the notes in the blank space. For example, if you look at my music, here I wrote the letters on top. Now let's look at measure 11 and 12. Starts on an A, and then you have to immediately go to G. So for viola, cello, and violin, make sure that G finger is ready to land. For bass, we have to make sure our F sharp finger is ready to land. Here we are on 11. Set your bow on the A, G, F sharp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go back to 9 and put both of these sets of measures together. Sometimes it can be tricky when you have to switch lines with your eyes. Here we are at 9. 1, 2, 3. Over to the A, F sharp, 3 count note. One more time, starting on the E. 1, 2, 3. Over to A. 1, 2, 3. Now look at measure 13, 14, 15, and 16. Again, look at the very first note of every measure. Hopefully you recognize that it is identical to what we just played at 9. So let's jump right in here at 13, set up that E note, and here we are at 13. 1, 2, 3. Over to A. 1, 2, 3. One more time at 13, bow on string. 1, 2, 3. F sharp over to A. 1, 2, 3. If the notes are very comfortable for you, think about how much bow you're using, where the bow is in relationship to the bridge, and try to bring it in a little bit. Let's do that one more time at 13. 1, 2, 3. look at the notes again between 1 and the end of measure 8. And now go down to measure 17 up to 25 and see if you think these are exactly the same or if there might be something different. They are exactly the same. So measures 17 to 25 are exactly the same as 1 to 8. I would like you to write any letters that you needed to write up above at the beginning in at this location. So measure 19 is exactly like measure 3, and measure 23 is exactly like measure 7. Let's play at 17 since it's exactly like the beginning. Hopefully you took time to write some letters in if you needed. 17. 1, 2, 3. 3. Let's do that one more time. Force yourself to keep your eyes on the music. 1, 2, 3. F sharp A, D, E. 1, 2, 3. Here's 21. There's 2 different melodies that are used in the song the whole way through. One of them is what we just played from 1 to 8, and the other one is what we practiced earlier between 9 and 17. So at 17, we get the same thing as the very beginning. At 25, we get the same thing as 9, and then it finishes playing it again what we had at the very beginning. So we're now going to do a playthrough of the entire piece. Set yourself up. I will call out the numbers in the boxes if you get a little lost. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, number 5. 1, 2, 3. Really knowing what the very first note in every measure is by its letter can really help. Again, please feel free to write notes in. I'd rather you take time right away rather than not be able to play with us when we're playing longer portions of the piece.